Got a hairball. Hello, all. Give it a couple of minutes. See if anyone shows up. Because this is a smidge later than I normally would go on. Like a smidge. Oh, that's somebody's tablet. Okay. God, that tablet's loud. Sorry. So I'll wait a few minutes. See who comes in. Chat. Say hi to people. Wait for YouTube's notifications to actually work, which might be another 15 minutes. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Oop, we got one. We've got one so far in the net. Probably Optic Racer, but I don't know yet. Let's see. Could be Mr. Hyde as well. They're both pretty quick. Like, their notifications work. I think half of people's notifications don't work on my channel. Or, like, I just haven't like requested people to like hit the notification bell as often as I probably should. I don't know. But hello to whoever is watching, because like your chat has not shown up yet. I'm kind of like excited if I should have this going as well, so I can see the chat faster. Should. You just get ashes like all over your phone and do that. Elihu and Mr. Hyde. Okay, so Mr. Hyde was second. Okay, I thought I was going to be Optic Racer and Mr. Hyde. Elihu, hello. Mwah. And Mr. Hyde. So happy to see y'all. There's a third. So, mwah, to somebody. I didn't even get a notification. Is a notification, I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference. Is a notification bell, like, been clicked? Like, I don't know. It says ring that notification bell, but it doesn't technically ever ring, does it? Slasher! Well, I'm glad y'all are on YouTube refreshing your shit so you see my thing pop up. So, yay. Hi, Wookie. How are you? Okay, this is going better because I figured it would be at least another 5 or so minutes before YouTube, like, even let people know I was here. Because I set it up, like, 20 minutes ago. So I figured that it would give people indications that I was going to go live for 20 minutes, but I don't think it ever does. I think it only tells people when I'm actually live. Barely. So yeah. But, yeah. So wait a couple minutes. Say hi to everybody. How are y'all doing? I have a slightly longer news thing than usual. I have a few more little tidbits than normal. I had to add an extra one. Hey, MacGyver, how are you? Yeah, I clicked your bell. No, you rung my bell, did you? No. How are you, MacGyver? Yeah, I had to add a last-minute article to my news thing a few minutes ago, so I had to do all that because, like, the audacity of this article. I just, like, I had to. I was like, oh, this bitch right here. Like, oh my God. So I totally had to. So. I forgot what all articles it was because I did it like late last night, and so I set them up to be on here. So when I was doing the description, I only remembered like the last part. So that's why in the description only mentions one article, because I couldn't remember quite what the other ones were. So I was like, oh, fuck it, go find out. Who reads the descriptions on this thing anyway? Yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck it. Anyway, oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got a little bit of reflux or something. Sorry. Hello, Trap. How are you? Mwah, I hope you're doing good. 7 people. Wow. Super happy to have y'all here. I just know that, like, halfway in, like, it might double, and people are going to be like, what did I miss? Ah, that. I figured exactly. I honestly thought it would be another, like, 7 minutes before he got in here. Good job, memes, and welcome. Anyway, let's realize this shirt is probably not a good shirt to wear because it's too much close to my skin tone, so it looks odd, I think. But it says meow all over it, so, like, I'm not going to resist. Anywho, so this time memes got here before the news started. So that's why I figured I'd chat and this and that, so yeah. Because I'm not sure how many people actually ever watch the replay, to be honest. Like, there's, hey, Bone! Welcome, darling! Mwah! Super happy. I feel like this is a really great turnout. I'm super thrilled. I am. Alright, so let me get my little thing going. Let me get my little green screen here. So, and we'll start with a little weather. It's very short, don't worry. It's not going to last 20 minutes on weather. Oh, actually, yeah, I should, actually. Start with a little weather. Woof. Sorry about that. All right, so this way I can see my chat. Should I just put it sideways? I hate the sideways thing, kind of, because the way the chat fades off after a bit. So, but if something new comes up, I can see it. All right, so we are going to kick this off with another storm. It has been upgraded from a tropical depression to a tropical storm named Omar. Although I'm not sure it's going to hit the actual, like, our United States. It is most likely going to at least hit Mexico, maybe the very southern part of Texas, maybe. But so far, that's about all it looks like it's going to do, unless it's changing track. But I kind of actually, if there is a really floofy hurricane that's coming, I do actually want to head down there. Like, it's like another Hurricane Laura type situation. I definitely hoping that, like, I'll have enough money for fuel to drive down there and like give y'all like some first-hand footage and shit. So I totally want to do that. So I hope this one isn't like the one, because I'm like, I ain't got the money to do this right now. So yeah. So we have that. Anyway, so in case y'all have not heard, Fort Hood apparently is not a very good base. Apparently a lot of shit's been going on, including people being assaulted and some come up missing and found dead. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on at Fort Hood, but this is the second person this week, or the second person in 2 weeks I heard of have gone missing, and the other guy showed up dead. They found him dead somewhere, like a couple of miles away. And apparently this isn't the first or second time this has happened. Apparently, I think it just on the safe side, within the year or so, I think this may be like the 7th or 8th person who has gone up missing or dead from Fort Hood. Like, what kind of shit show are they running there? What are they doing? I mean, Jesus shit. And speaking of which, that sucks. She's cute. Well, you know, whether she's cute or not, a person should be able to join the military without having to worry about being killed at their own base. It's fucking awful. And apparently the fuckstick in charge of the fucking place, the base commander, yeah, he's being removed because he refused to resign, apparently. And yeah, so the guy in charge of the base apparently can't keep this shit under control. I don't know if this is like the general's daughter, where, like, you know, they're dead because, like, someone fucking hit it. Like, someone like him, maybe. I don't know. But, like, yeah, see, including the disappearance, yeah, Vanessa, let's see, assumed command after multiple incidents. Multiple incidents! Are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous. I can't believe he wouldn't resign out of shame. They had to remove his silly ass. Like, what? Like, oh, like, I wonder what he knows. Or, like, I mean, if I was a base commander, as soon as the first person showed up missing, I would have one hell of an investigation going on, because they're supposed to be your people. He's probably the one that's killing everybody, or possibly having it done. You know, you got to be careful. You got places to be and things to do. So I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. He's killing them. I don't know. Maybe there was some stuff going on, and they were all part of it, and he didn't think he could trust them, and he killed them. I don't know. Anything's possible. But if I was in charge of the base, I would be like running serious investigations, trying to find out what was happening to my people. And this guy apparently didn't do enough, because they're making him quit. Like, it's that bad when you can make a base commander quit and remove his ass. You know he's fucked up. Big time. Let's see. Hey, Subnova, yes, Scottish darling. How are you? Generals don't know what's going on, right? Yeah, but after, like, someone's reported missing, another person shows up dead, you think he'd kind of start to get the memo, and maybe he's like, oh, well, maybe this is something I should look into. You know? What's that guy's rank? Fuck. I can't tell. Hold on. Chris! He was in the army. Hold on. Chris? Does anybody know military rank? I have a picture of a guy. I'm trying to figure out what rank he is. Just to know. Where's Chris at? Can you tell me right in for a sec? Thank you. All right. Somebody will tell us in a minute because I don't know. He's probably a general of some sort, but I can't be certain. Like, or like, what? I don't know. But I thought they were supposed to have like certain fucking markings and shit, but I don't know. Hey, Sci-Fi Nation! How are you? And fell under. I did the green screen test a few minutes ago. Really short span. Nice. Base commanders are usually 2-star, but I'm not. But I can't tell by the uniform. Hell, it can be even an old picture of the guy. I don't know. But anyway, dude's a fucking twat. He can't keep his shit together, apparently. Can you imagine being a base commander and having to be rousted out of your position because you can't fucking do your job and like protect your people? At the very least. I need army help real quick.
Yes.
By this picture, can you tell what rank this dude is?
Well, it looks like a star on his shoulder, so it would probably be first star general, or like, I mean, that's, I can't tell. No, it's usually in the middle of that little patch, and you can't tell what that is.
All right, so it's at least a 1-star.
I mean,
that you can see.
Yeah, but it says he's a commander, and a commander doesn't have a star.
Base command. Well, he's the base commander.
Usually they're a colonel or a lieutenant colonel.
All right, so he could be a lieutenant.
He is very high rank.
Well, yeah, I mean, I reckon they wouldn't give it to 2 stripes.
Colonel or higher.
All right, so okay, so what he said.
He looks at least a general to me. It looks like a star to me, but I can't tell.
All right, so he's possibly a general, 1-star general at the very least. Okay, fair enough. All right, I need to call in an expert. I didn't fucking know. He signed up for the army. I didn't. Okay, so this at least 1-star general. I wonder how far this investigation is going to go. Honestly, like I am curious if he's going to, get demoted or end up in the brig. Who knows? It could totally fucking happen. Like if he's so high enough rank to get away with stuff. Well, apparently not completely because they're kicking him out. They're not letting him. Like he wouldn't resign. They're removing him. So apparently someone above him is calling him to task. So that's something. Because there's, I mean, 1 or 2 things you can probably cover up. But when you have multiple, as it says on here, multiple incidents, including people being found dead, there's a limit how much anyone's going to cover for you. I hope. Holy fuck. Let's see. So high rank enough to get away with crap and stuff. Commander is a title, not a rank. Well, he knows that he is the commander, but he says from right, he can see a little bit of a star right here indicates at least a 1-star general is his guess. Anyway, so moving on to the next thing because this guy, I'm just tired of seeing his fucking face, quite frankly. Anyway, y'all gonna love this shit. Now, a week or 2 ago, I think I made mention about protesters and how they were getting away with shit until they start, beating on politicians' doors, and then somehow shit changes. Then I'm ex-army, and any officer is an asshole because everybody does make fun of. He was a 2-star. Okay, it's hard to tell on here because they don't really let you see the shoulder a whole lot. So okay, thank you, Parrot Head. Anyway, so so I figured it was going to happen again, and it did. On his fucking birthday. So, yeah, the Portland mayor, I do believe, is, I think, the one that sent the letter to letter to Trump declining any help from Trump. Like, oh, we don't need your help. We don't need your soldiers. We don't need that. We're fine. And so now apparently they have set fire to his fucking apartment on his birthday. Oh, come on. That shit's insured. He's fine. But still, that's fucking great. I told you it would come back and bite him in the ass, and it fucking did. Fuck yes, it did. That is some good shit. Let's see. Oh, Draven is in here. Hey, Draven. Sorry, I saw someone mention you, but I did not actually see you. But that is fucking hilarious. See, there's a problem with appeasement, and I am going in a minute going to share to you what the problem is. Now, it is the concept. Now, some of the parts of the speech are a little out of date, but the concept and the message is still relevant, and it's great. And I'll let y'all hear that in a few minutes. But right now, we can just sit there and just take this in. Good job, you dumb fuck. You refused help and they torched your fucking apartment. Dingus. What's that say? Ah, damn it. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Isn't it the same mayor who took the walk of shame? I'm not sure. There was a few. To be honest, there's been a few. But I think this particular one, I may be in trouble for that comment. At least he got to blow out more than just candles. That's a hard candle to blow out right there, but I like your enthusiasm. But it's funny because, like, yeah, because Portland sent a letter to Obama. I keep saying Obama. God damn it, he's not president anymore. Jesus shit, where have I been the last few years? Fuck. Anyway, but Trump sent him, I guess, messaged him or contacted him in some fashion, offering to send troops to help calm this shit down. And they were like, no, thank you. We don't need them. And and seriously, this letter was tweeted, like, he tweeted his email, like, that he sent to Trump. Got it right this time. A week and a half ago, reported on it. And now a politician's apartment's on fire. So it's fucking great. Sorry, I have to smile for a minute because the next article is nothing to smile about. So I need to get it out of my system. I don't want to still be smiling when this happens. As I'm sure you all have heard, about a lot of the protests is part to do with the unjust killing of Breonna Taylor, and by the police in her apartment. There's no knock rated, I guess, kicked in the door while the poor woman was sleeping, scared the shit out of her, shot her. She was a paramedic. I mean, what your job is shouldn't matter, but apparently it does. So the woman's a paramedic, and they shot her, looking for someone who they already arrested anyway. Come to find out. So anyway. So now this shit, because they will do anything to protect these cops that killed this woman. So with the plea deal, the Louisville prosecutor sought to implicate Breonna Taylor in a drug ring. But the incidents they are referring to, because I read the article, the incidents they were referring to happened weeks after her death. So they're trying to implicate a woman that was already dead into this mess. So that way, somehow, they can justify killing her. I'm sorry, but last I checked, the police are not supposed to be judge, jury, and executioner. So if she was into anything, opening fire and killing a woman in her bed in the middle of the night is not a really good way of handling justice. And it's a drug ring, so it's not like human trafficking or anything. Drugs. And trying to implicate a dead woman. It's ridiculous. And this is only probably happening because whoever they had arrested probably figured it was safe to implicate her to try to get some of the weight off of them, which is a shameless thing to do. It's possible she may not even known about it. I mean, fuck. She died from COVID. Raw, I'm sure. But yes, so they've been letting these cops that killed her walk free with no bail, no nothing. Like, I would have at least been booked and set like a hell of a bail. Like, if I had done this. But they've been able to walk free. They're not facing any kind of punishment of any kind other than from society itself, from the actual people. So they probably have to be careful what cafes they walk into. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as from law body, they're not getting in any trouble. And now they're trying to implicate her. Okay, first off, you're just now coming up with the idea of implicating a woman who's already dead. So, and you were not, and they didn't knock on her door for her. They were knocking on her door for a guy they had already actually arrested. So she wasn't even implicated in anything at that time anyway, when they killed her. They're just doing this now so they can try to justify it. Well, to me, that doesn't fucking work. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I mean, you can't say, oh, I killed her because of something we're going to find out in a month or 2 or 3. What the fuck ever? Are you fucking kidding? No, absolutely not. This makes me want to protest. This is so offensive. This is unbelievable. Just no. Now, on to a slightly lighter note. Let us wish a happy birthday to a true, fabulous actor. Probably one of the biggest actors not to be on Epstein's island and to have never had a scandal ever. Happy 56th birthday, you sexy son of a bitch. Damn, 56. Fuck. Damn. He's like wine. He just gets better looking as he gets older. Holy shit, this isn't fair. Happy birthday, John Wick. And thank you for not being on Twitter making an ass of yourself like most celebrities. Thank you for not talking down to us and trying to shove your thoughts and your viewpoints down our throats. I think I speak on behalf of most of Twitter when I say thank you. Happy birthday. We love you. Long live John Wick. All right, and our final little tidbit. Hello, Sith Lord. How are you? Mwah! And hey, DJ. Sorry, I got it sideways so it doesn't stay up very long. Oh, okay, there we go. Anyways, so on to our last tidbit that I just find amusing. Oh my god. Okay, as I'm sure y'all know, especially on the East and West Coast, they're exceptionally anal about the whole fucking COVID masks and the whole lockdown fucking crap that they're doing and everything. No salons, no getting your nails done, none of this shit. Well, guess who got caught and guess who is salty as fuck? Nancy Pelosi is pissed. And she feels that the salon owes her an apology for setting her up. Okay, let's get a couple of things straight. One, I have never had a salon call me and try to entice me into getting my hair done. You call them, you set the appointment, you choose where to go and if to get your hair cut. No one's putting a gun to your head and making you do it. No, you're mad because you were caught. Ha ha, you were caught breaking your own rules to get your ugly ass hair done because apparently you don't know how to do this. Use a hair dryer and do a curl at the end, which is what your hairstyle has been for 20 years. Apparently you don't know how to do that for yourself. You fucking twat. So you're mad and you want them to apologize for snitching you out when you broke your own motherfucking rules. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Maybe next time you'll learn how to do your own motherfucking hair. How's that? Does that sound good? Good. Fuck you, bitch. This is fucking fantastic. I just want to enjoy this for a minute. Ugh. There she is. She is so salty because they fucking snitched her silly ass out. They took her money and snitched her out. Ah! I don't know. Maybe she didn't tip her barber. Maybe she should have. I don't know. But that's funny nonetheless. She's sitting there telling other people they can't be opening their businesses and they can't do this. But she's okay with going and getting hers done because she's special. She's better than us lessers, us poor folk. Okay. Well, you got caught and now you feel like they owe you an apology. You fucking cunt. You can go fuck yourself. God, I wish I'd done something to hair and make it fall out. That'd have been great. Anyways, so that is my sassy commentary for news. Meow. So we can chat for a minute if you like. I just hate when I'm asked to be on a panel for a topic, then the person goes and fills it up with so many others. Forgets he even asked me to do it until others remind him. To be fair, I have done similar. Not like I've asked like a few people to come on a panel before. I haven't done it in a long time. And like it was hard to keep track of who was supposed to come on and who wasn't. Because I like sometimes you overcompensate because you figure some aren't going to show or not at the same time. And there's times when like I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll totally stream with you next time. And I totally fucking forgot I was supposed to. And I felt like an ass. So to be fair, that does sometimes happen. Like sometimes it's I need adult supervision most of the time. So it is quite possible that, yeah, the person didn't mean nothing bad by it, or they wouldn't have invited you in the first place, I assume. So, oh my goodness, Optic Racer, usually the first one here. What the hey is going on there? How are you? And so glad to see you, though, Kitty Power. Meow. Yeah, and a shirt says meow all over it, and it's got like little ears and whiskers on the meow. Extra kitty-ish. So it looks like I may have missed a couple of things because I see Draven saying what's up, Deej, so I need to look. A little ticked off, but I'll get over it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I missed that smidge because if the phone's sideways, like the chat goes away really quick. But like I had to set it up somehow so the phone wouldn't fall over. It happens, man. It's happened a couple of times with me, but nobody's perfect. Yeah, I doubt the person meant any bad intent towards you. You know, like who would? Who would like purposely be mean to you? So, anyways, but meow. So, hi, Night Breeze. A little late coming in, but always glad to have you. So, any questions? Any suggestions? Anybody like have any opinions about the news, or is just my brashness enough? The fucking mayor's apartment on fire. I've never laughed at arson before, but that did it. Because I swear to God, like a week ago, he was talking about how he didn't need Obama's. Why do I keep doing that? I don't. He was saying he didn't need Trump's help with the riots, and then they set his place on fire. I'm just like, oh. Once in a while, sometimes the news is just extra good. I'm sorry. My coffee's all gross. I need like some kind of little warming thing I can set my coffee on so it won't get cold. That's awesome. I don't know if they make something like that. Do they? Kind of like a bread warmer. You just stick your coffee in and it just gets warm as you sit there and then just drink it. That'd be boss. It would. So. All right. That doesn't seem, you nail it every time. Well, thank you. Yeah, I try to say the things the news anchors definitely won't and would be kicked off the air if they did. Coffee cozy. Dude, that would be cute. Like, I don't know, like, would it work? Because, like beer koozies, like, the bottle's just like this. A hot plate. Yeah, like, yeah, I guess. But wouldn't it make the whole mug possibly hot and burn my hand, though? Is that possible? And to you, Draven, by the way. I don't know if I welcomed you to the channel like I should have. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Send you kisses. So. Yeah, it's super. Yes, it's the Thor's right. It is great to see y'all. It is super awesome. I'm quite chipper that y'all are here. Anyway, so, I guess it's been about 30 minutes. I probably should cut this, and we're still working on the tank thing. Like I think it's called a thermos. See, I've tried thermoses though. Like I need something that will cool down just right and stay at the right temperature. In a thermos, it stays like hot lava for hours. It's undrinkable for hours. So kind of, not if you set it to low. I'll have to consider that. One day when I have money to spare on such things, such fancy amenities. They used to have warmers you could set your cup on, but you had to remember not to set a plastic travel mug or styrofoam. Oh, what idiot would do that? Not always easy while working overnight. Oh, it's fair. That's fair. Oops. Put my foot in my mouth. Oops. Anyways, I don't know if I'm doing a live. You look fantastic upbeat. I am overcompensating. That is what that is called. Plus, some of the news was actually pretty fucking amusing. Nancy Pelosi got pissed off that a salon snitched on her for her going to get her hair done. Oh, Night Breeze, you're not an idiot. It's all right. I gotta be careful before I speak sometimes. About a carafe. Isn't that just a big ass thermos? Isn't that what like large amounts of beer come in? Or am I the only one that like thinks that? I've seen carafes of beer at places and they're just like strangely tall. It's concerning. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a live stream or not tonight. I'm like, or it's true. I've known him for 25 years. That's a long time to know him. And wow, 25 years? Really? Oh, I had no idea y'all knew each other outside this. I think he's not an idiot. He's adorable. Or it has illegally, but most necessarily wash and blow out. I think that's hilarious because apparently she can't wash her own hair. And like I said, you aim your hair dryer like in a down direction so it doesn't poof up the cuticles or whatever you fucking call it in your hair. And you just run it with the comb and sweep under. Repeat. Yeah, that's how you get her fucking hairstyle, basically. And this bitch had, oh, hey, Erin, how are you doing, darling? I'm debating on streaming a little as well. Right on. Are you gonna do a game or is it like another kind of stream? But yeah. So she can't manage to do her own hair. Like I'm not great doing my own hair, but I'm also like not telling people what they can and cannot do either. But whatever. Like, yeah, I'm just amazed by that. And she feels that the spa owes her an apology for setting her up. Dude, how do they set you up? You're the one that made the appointment to get your hair done. You're just mad you got caught. And she's like, they owe me an apology for setting me up. Well, maybe you owe everybody an apology for being a hypocrite. Hey, how are you doing, beautiful? Oh, rare. Flattery will get you everywhere. Rare. Or I tagged you with a screenshot of a mug warmer. Nice. I'll have to go look at that. Are you going to do a game? Most likely. Okay. I'll probably at least come by and say hi. But I'm not. It's hard for me to sit and watch games because I just don't get into them. Sci-fi, that's cool. It's like the future. Like, how you doing, man? You know, charming and shit. I know, right? First off, that shouldn't even be a law. Like, that is totally dumb. Making it like it's not. I don't even think it's actually a law. I think it's like an ordinance or something. Like, I don't even think it's actually a law. Like, I don't think it actually passed like the House and the Congress and got signed by the president or anything. So yeah, it's an ordinance, I believe. It's like half of a law or something. Anyway, but the fact that she's sitting telling everybody else how to live and she got caught and thinks they owe her an apology. God, you have some balls, bitch. You've got nerve. You got caught. Just admit it. You got caught. Fuck. It's fucking good shit. That's why I had to put it on this, because that was like the last minute article. I saw that. I'm like, oh, I got to add this shit. I'm going to make fun of it. It's all local. Our shops are all open here. Just have to wear a mask. And shit, man, apparently not in Washington, D.C., which I think is technically not even part of the U.S., which makes that even weirder. Okay, who the fuck is okay. So, okay, I'm using a streaming platform called YouNow, and like, I just don't like the setup the same way as I do on here. Oh, forgot. And hopefully, if people want to show some love, and they I'll do so. Yeah, if you want to show some love, I totally need it. Like, things have been an absolute shit show. You wouldn't believe. We've gotten a lot done with people's help. We've gotten a lot done. So, you know, thank God. So they're working on the tank right now. Apparently, they have to redo the PVC piping to make it fit this particular one. So it's like a weird puzzle game, but they're getting it. Like, you're gonna have to run the water for a bit because of the sediment, and it's a whole thing. But nonetheless, a new tank has been accomplished. DC is part of the U.S., just not a state. The fuck is it? Like a territory? Like, what do you call that shit? Anyway, I mean, it's called District of Columbia. That don't sound right. That don't sound American to me. Anyway, yes. So yeah, they're letting the glue set that purple kind of glue you put on PVC pipe, and then you put like your elbow fitting and shit. So they're letting that dry. They're turning the pump back on, and I was in the bathroom a few minutes ago because I had like my hair was kind of doing this foof thing, and so like the water kind of coughed and but water came out, and I was able to look the hair back before coming on here. So it's getting there. The tank's in. Just gotta have time to build up pressure correctly and even its shit out, you know. So thanks to a lot of people. Oh my God. So we got that. I managed to get a tire on the car, so there's that because it was going bald. I need an alignment, and that's just a whole set of other issues, and we just aren't going to talk about that right now. But nonetheless, so there's the driver's side tire has traction now. I passed my test today. Oh my God, that was expensive. And I was able to get my medicine because yesterday I was supposed to actually get my medicine, but the doctor forgot to call it in. Like I went to the office. I was like the first patient he saw after lunch. And then as I was leaving, a second patient came in. So I don't know why he was so distracted that he couldn't manage. So I called him today. Well, I called him yesterday. And his secretary apparently didn't pass the message on well enough because he didn't call. So I called as soon as I woke up. He seemed a little short with me. I don't know if he was just annoyed with me or if he was embarrassed that he made a mistake. But Walmart did send me that automated thing like, your medicines are ready. And I'm like, so I have my medicine, so I will not be completely losing my fucking shit. Hooray. So, yeah, so surprise amount has gotten accomplished. I still don't, what? I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do about the property tax. Like, all that is fucking terrible. Like, wow. So, like, hopefully y'all won't laugh at me, but because the judge was super, super mad at me for that shit back in July. Yeah, I had to go, well, I had to take, well, I was supposed to take a driver's test. Apparently, like, there's certain loopholes you have to go through, so I had to get a driver's permit today. That was $42. I was like, when the fuck did this happen? Last time I heard, ID cards were $10 and driver's licenses were $25. And the first person I asked, the guy looks at me and goes, I don't know. I don't think I worked here then. I'm like, did you not have an ID card at some point in your life? And the second place I asked, which was the tag agency, because you take your piece of paper that says you passed, and you go and you get a stupid card, and it was $42 and something. And I was like, when did this happen? And I explained, you know, in my day it was like $10 for an ID card, but this is shit. $42? Are you fucking insane? And she's like, it's been about 10 years. I'm like, okay, so apparently it's been a while since I've been to a DMV. Holy shit. $42. Are you fucking kidding me? So that wiped out my PayPal in the worst way. I was like, oh, fuck me. Because I was going to go, like, we were going to try to calculate how much fuel it would take, because my car is actually pretty decent on fuel, thank God. It's like a 13 or 14 gallon tank. It's a Hyundai Elantra, so it's not super impressive, but it works. And we were going to take the kids to the Wichita Mountains, which is, I would have to check how far it is from Oklahoma City, but like, we should get there on a tank of gas and halfway back on on the other half, I think. So we'd only have to maybe fill up like once and a half, like twice maybe. I don't know. It wouldn't be bad though. Get food from Walmart, so we're not stopping at fast food places. So we're like doing it as bare bones as possible. But we were gonna take the kids to the mountains. Now the money is completely fucking wiped out, and I'm like, oh, fucking awesome. Okay, lovely. So yeah, because we were gonna try to pan for gold, find crystals, because certain parts of Oklahoma you can find different kinds of shit. There's actually one place called, we have our own salt flats actually, and they have very unusual crystals you can't find anywhere else. You can find there, and apparently they're hourglass shaped. That's the other direction. I think that's north. We were going to go to the mountains on the south, but nonetheless, I was going to make a cool ass video about, you know, panning and trying to do all kinds of cool shit, see what you find, artifacts, arrowheads, God only knows what, but cool shit nonetheless. There's not even supposed to be quartz in the mountains. There's actually a mountain called Quartz Mountain, actually. So that would be fun. I've got a pickaxe. And we were going to use colanders because I'm not buying panning material because it's good enough. Anyway, so we were going to do that. And then, yeah, we got up. So what? Quartz crystals? You must go there with the gas. Well, I want to, but we don't have money for gas now. So there's that, and it sucks. It sucks a lot. See, when they decided to cut off the extra money from the unemployment thing, that hit this house hard. And straight, like I said before, the Oklahoma Treasury owes me money, and they are absolutely dragging their heels, giving it to me, and I am fucking dying over here. Like, granted, it's only like $500, but $500 is a shit ton of money to me. That is a lot of money to me. $50 is a lot of money to me, to be fair. But they've been dragging their heels since February about doing this. And it was only like 3 weeks ago, they sent me paperwork to fill out, to start the process all over again. I was like, are you kidding? I've already done this. And so I'm just so pissed. So yeah. And of course, the property tax. Like, if we just pay 2018, just enough to keep us off the auction block, because like you got to be delinquent for like 3 or so years, 2 or 3 years before they put you on the auction block. So if we pay off 2018, at least this year we can skim by for a little bit. And that, oh my God, that is $989. It's fucking madness. Charging you that much for something you already own. It's America's way of letting you know you never truly own anything. God. Have tended to, like, if I thought I could do it, like, have the house reevaluate, because they do it based on the value. And if the housing value is down or something, that would at least be something. It says per approved payment pending. I don't understand. Mine still hasn't paid me for back week's claim. God, almost 10,000. Wow, that's a fucking lot of money. Holy shit. I hope you get that 10,000, because damn, son. But yeah, anywho. Oh, pickaxe, wear goggles. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing the panning, and the kids are gonna have the hammers, so we'll have like little goggles on them, and they can just hit the rocks. There's specific rocks I'll tell them to look for, because I like hitting rocks. I haven't done it in a long time. We got like a nice little, it's like a ball peen hammer, but it's like a little bit bigger, but it's shaped like a ball peen hammer, because for some reason we have a limit of hammers. We have a ton of them, but we can't seem to figure out where the hell they're going. So it's kind of weird. So, like in the trunk of the car, I have rope with a magnet on the end in case there's like water and you want to see what's at the bottom of the water. That's, I guess, magnetic. So it's like called magnet fishing. So there's that. So yeah, like almost 100 foot of rope, because you just never know when you need fucking rope. You also seen Boondocks fans. You never know when you need rope. Anyway, pickaxe, 2 colanders, first aid kit, because you just never know when shit's gonna fucking happen. And it has some quick clot in it, just in case someone's like really punctured. Hopefully nobody has to actually need that, because apparently getting the quick clot out of the wound is also a sucky situation, but it will at least slow the bleeding down. So, you know, rules. The goal is to try not to die out there. Had to trigger liberals. I'm back. Rockhammer, think Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I just saw that movie the other day. Instant classic, right? So yeah, so I was hoping to take the kids to the mountains, and everything went to shit. And so yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to. I mean, I was wanting to do it today, and like do it as soon as I took my stupid test for the license or whatever. I mean, glad I passed that. Like, I fucked up. Okay, they tricked me with one of the questions, because one of the questions was so logical, I assumed it couldn't possibly be accurate. So I assumed they were fucking me with this. And I was a little annoyed. So I picked the answer I thought was right instead of the one that sounded logical, because they got me once before. And it turned out it was the logical answer. And I was like, son of a bitch. Fucking pissed. So yeah, but then they asked me 2 duplicate questions that were easy that I had done and got right prior. And I'm like, oh, thank God. So I don't do well under stress. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not surprised you carry a rope in the back of your car. You never know when you need one. It's got a first aid kit, though. Important. Anyways, so I have basically all the stuff I need. I'm just basically worried about fuel. No messing with the kit. I just want to go pan for gold, find crystals, maybe find artifacts. Because apparently in the Wichita Mountains, used to be something called Fort Reservation or something like that in the 1800s, and apparently a lot of shit went on down there. So, might even find an old fucking 150-year-old pistol. You never know what you'll find down there. So, more doesn't scare me. Because I'm not going to do anything to anyone. Kitty's got a hater. Congratulations, hater. Kitty plan on whacking. You got. I just want to try to pan for gold and find cool things that are worth money and find treasure, basically. The best I can do, because right now I'm way too poor to do what I've actually wanted to do, which is, scuba dive and try to find shipwrecks and find stuff on shipwrecks. That's actually what I want to do. I've wanted to do that forever. I've wanted to do that. But I'm in Oklahoma. I'm landlocked. So trying to find treasure in the mountains is about as good as it's going to get. On top of, those mountains were known to have gold hidden in them because of Jesse James and his bunch. So, and apparently some of it was found, but not all of it. And I'm like, okay, the odds of me finding that are highly unlikely. And instead of using a current map, I also took a little digging to find a copy of an old map, because with mountains, the surroundings change. Trees grow, trees die, rivers change course. So, I was going to check out those mountains and see how it went, see what we find. I have a metal detector as well. It's not great. It's not great. It's kind of like, it was low end like 20 years ago. But it's better than nothing. At least, if there's something metallic, at least give you a heads up. So, a little bit of a cheat sheet there. What, seriously? Yeah, that was Cowboys in there. Yeah, look up the Wichita Mountains in Oklahoma. You can look up Robber's Cave, things like that. You'll get a whole fucking history of that kind of shit. So yeah, metal detector. Yeah, so I've got everything we need except like some snacks you can take on the road with you and the fuel. Basically, you can camp there. I think it's like $6 or $10 to camp overnight, and especially if you got your own tent, which we do. We actually have a fat fucking tent over there that my friend will let us borrow, and it's supposed to can house like 7 people. So this is nothing. Crap. I might have to. Oh wait, I could probably finagle the kids into helping them set it up instead of me having to set it up, because I don't set up tents very well. I don't. That's a huge tent too. Like, oh god. But yeah, metal detector. So I mean, you might find like old bullets, old gun, old cowboy shit in general. I mean, there's just no fucking telling what you might find, and I'm totally down to look for that. And if I find enough cool stuff, bring high boots or dangerous snakes. Oh, fuck yeah. Not gonna lie, you're probably right. Yeah, because I think we have 2 kinds of rattlesnakes here, and one is has a hemotoxic venom, and the other is a neurotoxic. Neurotoxic is exactly what it sounds like. It will cause your nervous system to shut down. You stop breathing, this, that, and the other. Hemotoxic is where it will cause your blood to start coagulating and clotting all over the place until you die. So, yeah, I probably would have forgot to wear actual boots, and I probably would have worn my fucking sandals to the mountains, because I wear my sandals everywhere. So, I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's actually a really good idea. I should do that. Yeah, Chris is going, right? Well, yeah, I ain't doing this by myself. I might. I don't know. Because he's thinking, well, maybe if we wait till next week. And I'm like, motherfucker, I will run away from home right now. Like, seriously. Because I wanted to do it today after the fucking driving test thing. Although it didn't work. Maybe we weren't meant to take the driving test today, because we were checking, before I went in, we were checking, make sure the reverse lights work, brake lights work. Apparently our brake light is out. Our third brake light is out. And I didn't know it until now. So they didn't have to inspect the car, because apparently you have to hold on to a driver's permit for 30 days before you can get a license. I'm like, okay, I can do that, I guess. Wonder how much the fucking driver's license is going to fucking cost me. I don't think you get a free upgrade. So I'm gonna fuck twice on this. This actually makes it like 4 in this whole situation. See, no sandals. My bad, my bad. Okay. I'm in Arizona. Snakes are just what you get out here. Right, exactly. And Oklahoma's just about the same as far as that's concerned. So I think we have a lot of king snakes, and I don't think you get a lot of them in Oklahoma, in Arizona. That are corn snakes. There's corn snakes and king snakes. You don't have to worry about them. I mean, you don't want bitten by them, but they're not officially toxic. They have dirty mouths, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, I will try to remember to. Do I have boots? Do I own boots? I'm not even entirely sure I own boots. Like I'm serious. Like last time I put on boots was like last winter, and it was someone else's boots. Not only did that, so I could go out to the car and get something without my toes freezing. So I'm not actually entirely sure I own boots. Oh fuck! I should probably look into that before I start running away from home. Have water, snacks, long sticks. Oh fuck yeah! We're gonna have long sticks, machete. I will cut a fucking snake's head off. Hey, don't fuck with me. Seriously. Like the first time I ever caught a snake, like I always know you gotta grab them like around here. It was only like that long. Even I think it's a coral snake or a garden snake. I can't remember which kind, but it's got like a band around its neck and like a orange stomach. So like it's not poison. I think it's a garden snake, but I think I must have been lived in Blanchard at the time, so I think I was about 7 when I caught my first snake. So like I don't and faint or anything when I see snakes. Like if it's poisonous, I will cut his fucking head off. Like I will not fuck around. No. Long sticks, yes. If I can keep them further away, that's great. Long sticks are good in cold weather too for checking snow and ice. Well, yeah. Well, we don't have to worry about that. We're not walking up on frozen lakes. Oklahoma doesn't get frozen lakes. We don't get that cold. Like the edges, like the very very edges might get a little frosty, but like yeah, we don't get that cold. We have caiman in the lake too. What is I don't know. Hey, hyper dinosaur. But yeah, so I'm basically freaking out about taxes now. So it's one less thing, but it's still a huge thing because you know having your house auctioned off is enough to cause anyone to absolutely lose their shit. So I have that issue. I'm trying to fix my boat that that everybody saw I dragged out of the woods, and like this seems like there's so much, and I think it could be really cool videos and live streams if the boat's working, and the trip to the mountains and trying to find treasure would be probably at least somewhat entertaining for people. Somewhat. I mean, I don't know if I can live stream it. I would try. I mean, if there's no signal out there, I can't live stream it, but I can film it and try to figure out how to set it up as a premiere, which I'm not very good at. I've tried that. And I get about 30 seconds because I don't know how to set the stupid thing. But nonetheless, like, yeah, I think it'd be fun. I would totally take a pic. I'd like find like a quartz vein. Like it sounds about what it is about what it sounds like. Like it's quartz and it's like a streak of it, and it's called a quartz vein. And other than obviously being quartz, a lot of times gold is found near quartz veins. You will oftentimes will find them in those areas. Oftentimes between crevices of rocks that have been moved in thousands of years. And so this mountain range is actually surprised. It actually has shrunk, according to what I was reading last night. It actually used to be bigger, but they estimate that the mountain range is about 3 million years to 30 million years. I think it's got a 3. It's like 30 million years old, 300 million. It's something like that. Like you'd have to look up how old the Wichita Mountains are. It's fucking old. And with the river cutting through things and eroding stuff down, it's kind of like you get a timeline of dirt and rock when you look at the sidewalls, stuff like that. And so, yeah, you can find this stuff near shale and all kinds of shit. Like I have been learning a little more about rocks than I actually ever intended to. As long as you're, hey, Slant, how are you doing? Trauma tales, hey? Yeah, $42 for a goddamn permit. Are you kidding me? $42. Oh my god, I could have filled up my tank twice for 42 fucking dollars. I thought back in my day, I thought $25 seemed excessive for a driver's license, but this is 42. $42. Wow, it's a good way to fuck the poor. No wonder so many poor people are driving around without a license. Good God. Unfucking believable. And I don't know if the judge is going to accept that or not. Because he's like, oh, when you get a driver's license, this, that, and the other. And I will get fined more if I don't have a driver's license by the time he tells me to. So I can go and see if the permit is good enough for now and him leave me alone, or I'm going to end up having to pay more fine. So this is going to be fun. So people tell me, oh, relax and, try to do something fun. I wish I could, but every time I try to, something else happens. And it doesn't just happen to me, it happens to the kids, because I'd like to pry them from the fucking video games occasionally, and actually have someone to take them other than just up the street for like a $2 milkshake. Okay, it's like $3, but whatever. Anyway. So, camping, this and that. It's actually relatively cheap. Just fuel is like the main issue there. So the Hyundai SE Lena Con 20. Cool. I don't know what the hell that means. Mine's a 2010 Hyundai Elantra. Oh my God, Sci-Fi Nation, you're so awesome. I'll try to remember because I'm really bad at remembering things, truth be told. But if anybody else wants to throw in some love, they are absolutely welcome to. Because dang. Because, it would be cool videos and everything. Well, it'd be even cooler if we actually find anything. But at least the view. I could at least give y'all a cool-ass view. Fills up with 20. Give or take. I mean, because, different gas stations are different prices. So, sometimes $18 will fill it. Sometimes $22 will fill it. It just kind of varies on the price of the gas. Actually, I don't know if it would be cheaper or not down south near the mountains. It might actually be cheaper there. It varies, so I'm not sure. Thanks, Optic Racer Slur. Oh, refreshments. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, it took me a second. I was like, what? So yeah, if you want to look up Oklahoma City, all right, Oklahoma City is third largest city in landmass in the U.S. So if y'all type, I guess we can type it in. I'll type it in. We'll get an estimation of what we're working with here. So, all right. So, Tinker Air Force Base, which is 8 miles down the road from me, to Wichita, Mountains. Alright. Oh, I have to actually learn how to fucking spell shit apparently. Alright, so let's screen share. Get over here real quick. I don't think I need to share audio. I don't think the map's gonna be fucking talking, so. Alright. So what we got here. It is, oh wow, that's actually, alright, so it's less than 100 miles. Well, give or take, because it's just this part, because we might end up going to this part, or this part, or this part over here. You see what I'm saying? So, but about 100 miles, and it would take a little under 2 hours to arrive at the main location. So yeah, full tank. Oh, need cigarettes too, because I doubt they sell my cigarettes there. So, but so say $35 or $40 to go this way, and then probably about here, somewhere around Chickasha, we would probably have to fill back up to get back the rest of the way. So that's not too bad. I'm just worried because one of the kids is a very finicky eater, and so she better pick out her shit at Walmart, and it better be cheap, and she better not complain. I don't like this. And you'll fucking eat it, or you'll starve. Not fucking playing. But yes, Wichita Mountains. Let's see if there's anything I can show y'all on the Wichita Mountains. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a douche. So I'm just going to click on this. So here we go. This part here can just fuck off for now as far as I'm concerned. Alright, how do I do this? Okay. I used to do it on a phone, so it took me a minute. So it would be slightly north of Lawton. How do we change this? This is terrain. Satellite. Okay, well, yeah, this is some of the stuff going on over there, but hold on. Is it? What's this? Show imagery. There's got to be one that shows like different types of terrain, and I'm trying to figure out where that's at. I don't necessarily want satellite view, but like I guess this is as topographical as it gets. I guess it's not really indicating mountains very well, but there's like the mountain range is like along here and partially over here, and these are the areas that I want to check for stuff. She'll oftentimes find them in small streams and shit. Yeah, this is showing mountains a little better. Like, not a lot better, but like a little. The larger mountains are in this area. Over here near Medicine Park is supposed to be where Robert's Cave is, which is where Jesse James was supposed to have buried some stuff. But it's a huge tourist section, and so I really don't want to be what tourists are because they will, like, if I use a metal detector, I'm just gonna like find someone's fucking beer can, and it's gonna piss me off. So like we'd have to take like one of these roads here and basically be out along in the mountains along here and possibly here. Something like that. Should I have this would show imagery? What does this one do? Oh, okay, we covered that. Apparently I hit that before. Okay, they're both imagery. No, okay. It's all fucking pictures apparently. I'm not really getting a whole lot of options here. It would appear. Does this give me anything? Measure distance. Measure distance? How? Okay, that's not what I need. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, okay, I did a thing and I didn't mean to. My bad. So, okay. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing with this unless it's like, on my phone. I can operate it. I'm not used to operating maps on the computer. So, satellite. So we're on a $150 goal for kitty of cuteness. Well, about there, I guess. But like I said, like I'm still like freaking out about the whole house taxes, and I feel guilty the whole fucking time I'm there. But I don't know. Maybe I'll find something worthwhile. Maybe if it's cool enough stuff, like people will be interested in buying it. That would be cool. People like old shit. Don't try to find geodes and stuff. You crack them open. There's crystals inside. People go nuts for that kind of shit. So hopefully, yeah, maybe we'll find an impressive quartz vein and just be like an impressive strip of crystals or some shit. Like that's gonna have to be a local sale. Can you imagine how much that would be to ship? Holy fuck, God, that place looks immense. Immense or intense or both, because it could actually be both. So yeah, I hear a toy train. I hear a toy train. Okay, I gotta go read up and see what that was about. Random Brad, hello! I'm sorry I did not see you in here. I was on another page. Well, yeah, obviously you saw that. But anyways, super glad you're here. So, yeah. Although Chris is trying to decide if he wants to wait till Kylan goes back to Minnesota, which I am not fond of the idea. Because it's not ideal living conditions, shall we say. Not to put everybody's business out there, but we'll just say that. But, yeah, he's thinking about possibly waiting. She goes back. Her mom's going to come down and get her, and I think it'll be the 6th. And then that way she has the 7th to kind of, recover from a long trip. And the 8th, she goes back to school. So he's thinking of waiting till after that to go. And I'm like, but I've been wanting to go right now for a long time. And I know someone might argue, well, a couple of days won't kill you. Maybe not. Online, like a treasure hunt. That's all I know about. But yeah, so basically I've tried to find really cool shit. Could be an old pistol. I mean, there's no telling what old stuff is around there, especially in the places where the tourists haven't been fucking around. Because, like, there are certain areas like dams and stuff have been excavated and torn up to put a dam in, things like that. I don't want to work those areas because You know, I mean, I need stuff that has not been touched or messed with very much in over 100 years to find anything that might be worthwhile. So that's basically the goal, is to go where very few have gone before in a very long time. So, and this is, and I did explain it, and Chris was talking about a hotel room. I'm like, no, we ain't rich and fancy. We ain't getting a hotel. He's like, I mean, like real camping? That's awesome. I haven't done that in years. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be real fucking camping. Like if we can set a fire and cook fish we catch, because I think we do actually have a fishing pole outside. I don't know whose it is. It's been there for quite a while. I don't know whose it is, but you know what? Fuck them. Should have brought this in. Yeah, let's take it with us. Catch fish, cut his fucking head off. Stick the bastard right there. I don't give a damn. Like we are gonna be old school. So he's like, are we gonna sleep on the ground? I'm like, well, I mean, it's the floor of the tent, but yeah. So we're not fans. We don't have any inflict. Do we have an airbed? I think my sister has an airbed actually. I'm not gonna be able to sleep anyway. I'll be there with a fucking flashlight trying to fucking pan for shit in the dark. Like I don't give two fucks. Like I'll be going bonkers down there. I'll do it till I'm worn out. No idea. Like I might just let him leave, come back to Oklahoma City. Like come back in a week, get me. You know, like, I just might. I don't know, because I've always wanted to go treasure hunting. I will, if I have signal, I will try to live stream. I have a couple of chargers for the car, so like I can charge the phone in the car. I have two phones. This one is more for communications and taking pictures. The other one is more for like video footage. Although that one does last decently. It gets hot a little too easily. So live streaming on that's a bad idea, but this one is okay for live streaming. It's not too bad. So, and apparently StreamYard really eats up a phone, but I found a streaming platform where it does not seem to eat up my phone quite so bad. It's called, oh, whoops. Maybe help if I actually hit the keys correctly. Wow, you know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't type. That's what it's called. You Now. That's the name of the app. So if I'm going to live stream, I don't know. I'm not used to it enough to know if I can, like, right before you do it, it does give you the option to share it. So I might be able to share the link on my Twitter when I'm about to do it. That's possible. And there they have rules about copyrighted music and stuff, but they don't fucking enforce it. So like if there's music playing in the background, like I'm not gonna get in trouble. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's that possibility. Although I really would rather have it on my YouTube, so I don't. So I don't know. I may have to just try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So I think I might do like You Now streams for some of it, and then like do video of like collage of videos of the stuff we do over time, and then do that as a YouTube thing. So that and then do as a premiere, so you feel like it's live stream kind of, and I can like comment and stuff while y'all are watching it. So I might try that, kind of see how it goes. Oh, yes, Sci-Fi Nation. Yes, you did help me get that phone. It's awesome. Weirdly enough, I think like I guess it's processor or whatever. It's not. Apparently, that's a downside I didn't know to look for. So like sometimes I have to take a picture of something and then send it through Twitter, because if I try to take a picture, like when you're about to do a post and it gives you the option for a picture, it says it has too low of memory and it can't do it. And I'm like, so I have to take a picture, go to then take it out of my gallery and put it on Twitter. And so that's a bit of an issue. It's a little strange. But we'll make this fucking work. I will make the footage work somehow. And I hope I find stuff that is really cool. If not, at least y'all like the scenery, because like those mountains look pretty fucking boss in the pictures I've seen. So that'll be kind of fun. Occasionally, you know, picture of me with my feet in clear water and shit, you know, whatever. I think we have a shitload of blankets. God, I hope we do, because like Sleeping on hard ground does not sound fun. I have a hard time sleeping anyway, so yeah. And part of this that sucks is because if I can't sleep at night, there's nothing really to do here. There, I can just get up and start doing shit. Get all flat. Oh my god, we need batteries. Fuck. Oh, hi Tommy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna need. We have like this big ass flashlight, and so we need batteries for that fucker. I don't know what kind that takes. Oh my god, I need to get 9 volts for the metal detector. Oh my gosh. I kind of killed the 9-volt batteries when I was cleaning the coins with the electrolysis. So I may have killed that a little bit. But they're cool Roman coins. I just need to go to a place and get them checked to make sure they're like legit old. But yeah, I should have brought my juice in here. I am dying. John. Okay. Sorry, it got snowy and hazy, but it does. That one has nothing. Hi, hey, Slasher. Mwah. Yeah, plenty of blankets. Yeah, just so I can lay on them because I think my sister has an inflatable mattress, but like it won't fit 3 people if my daughter comes with us, and like her screen bugs out. Yeah, it does. It needs something that's moving and stuff to focus on. 9-volt batteries are the ones people never think of stocking up on. I don't have a smoke detector in my house because like until they make one that will like understand when I yell, I'm just cooking, and will shut off. I'm not going to. Carbon monoxide detector might be good. I don't know. But yeah, the metal detector takes 9-volt batteries, 2 of them. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to get that. I think I have 1 or 2 pots in the kitchen that are like metal. So like if you put it on a campfire, it won't melt the handles or anything. So we can cook while we're out there. So that's fine. So we got that covered. We actually have a lot of shit that we could actually, yeah. So basically just a few little accoutrements that are missing. We actually have really anything we need for camping. Big ass tent, pickaxe, machete, metal detector, the shovel. I wish I had one of those folding shovels still. I kind of gave it to some people to help them. Hey, BL Group, how are you? You use Google Enabler Detector. It would listen to voice. Hey. I don't trust Google voice stuff. Like, I don't like, yeah. I'm so pissed off they still have that stupid Google fucking talking box in the living room. God, that pisses me off. I'm not monetized because YouTube spent most of last year taking my watch time from me. Like, I would go and check and see that they fucking stole more watch time. And, like, I'd go back a week later and see half of my views were fucking gone. So they kept doing that. So far, it seems to be staying steady, and they seem to have quit doing it. So I'm like close to 3,000 hours now of it. So, yeah, it's a fucking mess. 2 machetes. We might, because there's one machete that's in all right condition. There's one that's got like a little chunk broke out of the blade. It's like a small chunk, but it'd kill a snake just fine. So I can sharpen those because we have sharpeners for knives and machetes. So we're good on that. Good for a single year. Well, I'm trying. Well, no, but I understand that, Tommy. But what I'm saying is, like last year, I would look at my videos and look at videos I had done like 2-3 weeks prior, and like half the views would be missing. Like, so it wasn't like an eater's time. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how you only have 300 subs. That's craziness. You always have such a full house when you stream. That's weird. Camping. Yes, BL Group. We're going on a treasure hunt. And we're going to try. We're going to go to the Wichita Mountains. Try to find quartz veins, gold that's sometimes near quartz veins. Metal detector, try to find gold, trying to find old relics from Wild West shit. Pretty much whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, or poke a silly coyote or puma. I don't think pumas are an issue. Bobcats might be an issue. I don't think we have pumas in the mountains here. Bobcat would be bad enough. And usually they won't bother you. Usually they'll try to stay away from people if they can. They really aren't big on trying to come up to folks. The coyote, if there's a group of coyotes, they're a lot more brave and sometimes can be an issue. But I will take as many with me as I can. Plus, I plan on having the tent very close to the car. So all we got to do is unzip and get in the car if needed. So, yeah. Mountain lions. Fuck me, I forgot. Yeah, we have mountain lions. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have mountain lions. But same rule applies. For the most part, they don't try to be around people. They pretty much try to mind their own fucking business. So we should be fine. And if worst comes to worst, we'll throw a piece of food at it. Like, here, eat that. Fuck off. You know? So, yeah. That's why I put up my green screen today. Maybe my ugly mug on cam will attract more usage. Not ugly. Gosh. Piece of cool quartz pieces could fetch good prices. I'm hoping to find a nice fluffy one. Like if I can find like pieces of quartz veins that are like this fucking big, like that would be boss. Like I would try. So yeah. And like I said, I'm finding old relics. Like I am totally putting that like on my eBay or like eBay and on here and be like, this is what I found. Like, you know, have like some kind of weird streaming garage sale of like, you know, old relics I found. If Chris has a handgun, take it. There might be a slight problem with Chris having a gun. Technically, there might be a slight legal issue with that. All due to archaic laws of prohibition. So we'll pretty much have to fight off, you know, wildcats with machetes. Plus, I'm kind of poor and I don't have a gun. I can't afford one. So, meh. And if we did have it and we were caught with it, I would have to, well, tell the truth somewhat and tell them that he didn't know I had it because I can legally have one. Please don't kick any bobcats near me. I don't. Well, I'm not. No, yeah, you don't kick cats. God no. Yeah, they will. You'll pull back a bloody stub. Like bobcats don't play. Yeah. But usually, if you make bobcat go away, it can't be kicked. Fair. But yeah, usually, like I said, usually, like wild animals usually they don't want to be around people. So if they see there's activity going on, they usually stay away. So like it's unlikely. I know. I'm pretty sure he knows you were joking about kicking the bobcat. I'm sure. But just in case, like, yeah, don't. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, God, I hope I find some stuff because it'd be awfully boring videos. It just pretty much have to be like scenery videos and shit. Because I've come to the conclusion, I'm looking at some of those videos people have on YouTube where like they're panning for gold and finding like little chunks. And I've come to the conclusion that for the most part, I don't think raw gold in nature looks like that. Because that looks like it's been purified and refined and has a very deep gold color, where actual raw gold you find will have impurities and stuff in it. And so I'm thinking these people are just finding really tiny little pebbles, painting them gold and placing them there so the video looks more entertaining. I'm thinking that's actually probably more likely, is my guess. This is what they're doing. I didn't comment that on their videos, no sense in shitting on their parade, but yeah. Because I've looked up what raw gold looks like and it doesn't usually look like what they're showing. So some of them might be real, but I think some of them are not. So, but anyway, I almost stepped on a bobcat. He sat there? What, he just sat there and let you walk by to step on him? Punch nose. I think punching the nose works for sharks. I'm not entirely sure about the cat. The cat might just bite your hand off. I mean, technically sharks can too, but you know what? Never mind. Let's not talk about punching wild animals. Let's try to avoid that. Anyway, but yes, we have a bunch of overgrown foliage near the house. I almost stepped on them. They must have been little small ones or something. Like they must have been like little kittens or something, I guess, for that to have happened. Anyway, all right. So I am going to. Well, let me go check something real quick. Let's see this. Don't give me this try again bullshit. Everything's not signing in right. Continue to website. Being a dick. Hugs to whoever sent me a few dollars. I don't know. I don't recognize the name. Every bit helps. Thank you. Do you think I could hand feed them? If you mean hand feeding by literally feeding them your hand, it's entirely possible. Take care, my one and only favorite kitty. Don't be a stranger. I don't try to be a stranger. I haven't really been on YouTube much, I think, in the last day and a half or two. I don't know. I was kind of I'm not going to see a shark. We're landlocked in Oklahoma. We have lakes. We don't have sharks. The only sharks we have are in zoos. Bobcats are hard to spot because they're camouflage. Yeah, their fur does kind of camouflage. But you could just punch them in the nose and they'll go away. I don't know. I don't want to find out about their fight or flight. Like, yeah. They usually, if they see you coming, they usually just like go away, I think. Especially if you're like together and not by yourself. But anyway. Yeah, we'll have machete. I really don't want to have to hit a cat with a machete. I will feel bad because the idea of hurting animals, I don't like it. So like, I would rather have a stick. Don't worry, just the video is gonna be cool with beautiful vistas and nature. Vistas. What the fuck is vista? I know that word. What the fuck is a vista? Shit. Damn it! Sharks do get onto lakes. Okay, they get onto lakes from like oceans and shit. We're in the middle of the country. The lakes are coming from hills and mountains, of which there are no sharks. Remember, kitty, I'm 6'1", so something even small like a dog I can step on. I'm 5'9". I ain't that damn short. I'm like 5'9" and like 145 pounds. I hope. Anyway, so so I'm not a midget. Oh my god, do we have bears? Beware of land sharks. Dude, that is a nice Saturday Night Live 70s throwback if ever I heard it. That's fucking awesome. Here's that land shark. No, I'm just a dolphin, ma'am. He opens the door. Guy in the shark costume starts like gnawing on the person and shit. That's awesome. Oh, that's terrible. Poor Bone. What the hell? Man, you gonna treat him like cannon fodder. What is that shit? Come on now. That's terrible. But anyway. Oh, yeah, the river must connect to the ocean. I think you might want to check, like, actually follow them. Eventually some of the rivers do go down to the Gulf of Mexico, but we're up where we're gonna be unless they're swimming up some very, very narrow shit. Going upstream, we're not gonna get sharks. Land shark is a beer too. Is it really? I did not know that. Anyways, but I super love y'all and lots of hugs. And I might talk to you later. Oh wait, I think Optic said that Slasher's doing his movie thing tonight, so it's like Bloodsport. So I might be there, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, meow to all. land sharks, but I've never tried it. I wouldn't. Don't waste beer on land sharks. Oh my goodness. I love y'all. Wow.